Hello guys, and welcome to another exciting video on this channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to create a t-shirt design in Inkscape. Now Inkscape is a vector editing software, and the best part is that it is totally free. So the benefit of using a vector editing software, or you can say a vector graphics, is that you can edit each and every element of it later. Maybe you are uploading it for a specific platform. Maybe for example you are uploading your designs on Much by Amazon, and then that they have a specific size requirement. Now what happens is that if you have decided to upload it into something new, some other platform, maybe Much by Amazon introduces some other product, and then they require a different size for their new product, as they have in the past they have introduced pop sockets and hoodies, so they require different sizes for that. So in order to get the best quality from your images or from your designs, it is always better to use a vector editing software, or you can say a vector graphics. Now why I have selected Inkscape for this video, the first thing that I have already mentioned is that it is totally free. The second thing is that you don't have to be an artist to use this software. It is very simple. I haven't used it in the past. I just downloaded about half an hour ago, and I tested it and see if I can use it or not, because mostly I use Adobe Illustrator, and but not everybody is going to buy those softwares, or buy a subscription for those softwares. So this is the best tool for those who want to try to design their own shirts. Maybe they don't have a budget, large budget to hire designers. Even if you hire a designer, every design that they create is not necessarily is going to sell, so it is going to increase your cost. In order to decrease your cost, or maybe you are just starting out in this whole business thing, the best thing is to learn design a little bit by yourself. Now Inkscape is a best software for this purpose, for newbies as well, because you will be able to learn the basics, and in the future if you are become expert, you can buy Adobe software and buy their subscription as well. One other thing that I should mention here is that this Inkscape software is the basic software for vector editing software. Some of the very advanced things that you might find in Adobe Illustrator are not available in this one. But it has a lot of extensions available which you can download and add it to the basic software, and it will increase your productivity, or you can say your ability to create more complex designs. Without any further delay, let's get into the design process. So when you open the software, you just install it, and after this is what you will see on your screen. Now it might look a little bit terrifying if you are not used to editing softwares or graphical softwares. Now some people say that you can actually use online editing softwares, online designing softwares to create your t-shirt designs, but most part I have seen is that they don't allow you to save those design in the form of vector editable file format. They give you PNG formats, but you're not able to edit those elements later. So this is one of another reasons that I have selected this software. As Halloween is coming up, so I have decided to create a very simple design based on that theme, and for that purpose I have already searched Google images of a cute ghost. So I'm going to use these images as a reference, or you can say as an inspiration for my own design. Another thing I should mention here is that I'm going to use a Wacom graphics tablet, which is not really necessary. You can use a simple mouse, but for me I find it very useful to use a graphics tablet. If you are really going to be serious about this, you should get a graphics tablet, but again that is not really necessary. So when you open the document, and for example I'm going to design it for Much by Amazon. Now Much by Amazon t-shirts require a specific size for their uploading purposes. The design should have in their specific size, and they mentioned on their specific size is that is almost the design should be about 15 by 18 inches. So when you open this software now, either you can go to the file and then the document properties, to change the size of this document to the design and to the required design size, or you can here on the right side you can click on this second last icon here, and this document properties will open. In this document properties, and the size is mainly given in millimeters, but as I'm going to use in inches, so I'll select inches, and I'm going to change it to 15 by 18. Let's change it to 15 and by 18 inches. Now you can see that the size is increased, but still I know for me it is too small on the screen. So in order to increase its size, I'm going to go to this zoom icon, and then select here, click on this document anywhere, and also you can scroll down and up, and position it as you like. So on this side, on the left side, you will find different tools that you can use to create your design, and I'm not going to introduce you to all of the tools because this is the basics tutorial, and this is to give you an inspiration that you can actually create your own designs. One of the tools that I usually use on Adobe Illustrator is this pen tool. Now the icons are a little bit different, but when you hover over these icons and stay for a little bit, it gives you the idea of that what this tool is actually. So I'm going to use this drawing tool, and I'm going to draw a basic shape of a ghost inspired by these designs. I'm going to create something like this, a little bit side view of the ghost, because I'm not really fond of this front view of the ghost, because they don't really look that cute. But on the side we can have these little bit of curves on the design, and make it a lot cuter. So let's try it. So when you click here, you will be able to see that it has made a point, and then you can use drag it to play as you would like to move the line in the next step. So I just clicked here, and then if I click on any other place here, you will be able to see that how the design is actually being curved, but we'll be able to edit in these curves later on. So I'm just going to click and point here, and then make another point here, and then this one, and then this, and then so on. It's so easy, you see. Now again I can either join it here and then make this line a curve, but I think it would be better if I just make another point here and then join it here. Now you can see that it has created a shape, a rough shape of the design, which we can tweak in a moment. But another thing is that it has this you can say that inside this area is totally blank. Maybe it is white, maybe it is not, but we are not sure yet. But the outline is black. So in order to change these colors or edit these colors, the outlines and the fill colors, on this right side you can go here, and just above this text tool you select here, and it is going to open up this side window a little bit. On this here at the top you can see there is a fill option, stroke paint option, and the stroke style. I'm going to change the fill type to a plain color, and then as you can see it has made it black, but I'm going to change it to a white color because that's what our sheet codes look like. So maybe by default it will be on RGB colors. You can use the RGB sliders, but I tend to use HSL sliders because it is easier to select the colors. So I'm going to change it into white color by decreasing the lightness of the design. If I'm going to edit the stroke, I'm going to I think I will keep this black color for the stroke, but for the stroke style I might increase the width of the stroke a little bit, to make it more prominent and make it easily printable. Now you can see that it is the rough shape, but we have to make it a little bit clean it up a little bit. So for that purpose I'm going to add the top, and from below you can see that there is an arrow and it is selecting a point. Now this arrow, this tool is actually going to help you edit each and every point and make it more smoother. So if I select that tool and go here, I'm going to easily change its shape and make it more round, like more like the thing that will look good. So I think this looks a little bit better as compared to the previous one. Yeah, so I think that's better. Now now it's time to create some eyes, or eyes and face features of this course. You can easily see they are just simple. You can create two circles for the eyes and a little bit a curved shape for the ghost face, or you can say the mouth. So I'm going to use this simple techniques to create eyes and face of the ghost. So on the left side, I'm going to use this circle icon and a circle tool and create a simple circle. Now you can see that it has created a circle, but there is no color to it. Why there is no color to it? Because in the previous object, when we selected the color for the ghost, the fill color, it was actually white, and there was no but when you use these tools, especially the circle and the squares, they tend to make those with fill color, but they do not select any kind of stock colors. Now as you can see that I have selected this circle, it is not visible because it is white. So in that panel on the side, if I go to the fill color and I select this color, fill color, I can actually change it to black by decreasing the, or you can say increasing the lightness. I can make the eyes any other color if I want, maybe blue eyes or something like that, but let's stick with the black color. Now in order to edit this shape and without distorting the actual round shape or the circle shape of the object, I'm going to go to this first tool, that is the arrow tool, and then I'm pressing the control key, or you can say while pressing the control key I'm going to decrease its size and then placing it here. Now I can make a copy of it and place it, make another eye for that. So again control C and then control V is going to give you another copy of that eye. Now that I have created an eye, you can see that the eyes are there but the mouth is not there. So for the purpose of mouth, I'm going to use again that pen tool and just create a simple curve shape here. Again I'm going to use that arrow tool to select it and then change its stroke color to the black. And let's for the fill color, there is no fill color already. I'm going to increase the thickness of this curve shape. Now this looks curved, but if I just zoom it here, you can see that the edges of the this stroke or cut off it, these are not round. So in order to do that, I can just select this color and then on this cap option I'm going to select this round option, and then this is already round. Now again in order to make this more cute, let's just fix this option and try to make it a little bit round, even round. So this is this is our ghost. Let's zoom out. I'm going to a little bit modification here to change it just a little bit. I think I should make this point a round point like this with two edges. That would help a lot. Let's zoom in for a better view. I think this looks a lot better now. Maybe we can just decrease its value here and maybe make the eyes a little bit smaller because they are too big. Another thing that you might notice that on this side view, the eyes and mouth tend to move towards the side of the ghost shape. So or you can say the side of the face. So we are going to do that here. Move it just a little bit here, and then this one a little bit here, and then select this one and move it here to make it even more realistic type of shape, or more realistic type of, you can say, a ghost. I think this is much better. Let's move eyes up a bit. Okay, this looks fine for now, and let's now you can select these both ones just hovering, using that arrow tool, and selecting all of that, and then you can press the control key and then scale these up, and adjust it more in a more accurate size. Now select the let's select text tool and create a text here. I'm just going to type poo, and then again you can increase the size by pressing the control key, and that is the text. Now again, if you go to the text tool again, you will be able to change the font of this text. So I'll just going to select a font that is a bit bold here. Let's just select this one. It looks bit more suitable with this picture of the design. Increase its size a little bit to make it you can select both of these, or you can say ghost and this one, and I think that looks better. So that is the basic design that you can create with the help of this software, and that is totally vector editable software. You can use it to edit each and every element of it. As you can see that I can still edit the eyes, place it into more accurate places, and change the colors as I like. For example, I want to change the fill color of this ghost to a little bit kind of gradient thing, and then I can select this gradient and choose this color. As they have selected this white to transparent gradient, I can go here and select this tool to change the color. Now I'm going to select this path and make it here, and then this path and drag it here, because I want to change color from this to that option. Let's select this one, and I'm going to change its color to a little bit gray, and this one I'm going to already it is white. Let's increase the opacity, and all of the ghosts don't look like this, but still, let's say we wanted to make it kind of 3D looking shape or 3D looking graphic. So that's it. That's what you can create with basic tools in this software, and that's totally free. You can save it as a vector format for future use, and also you can export it into a PNG format. So let me show you how you can do it. You can go to the file and then export PNG image. Now when you do that, there will be this dialog and it will open. Now at this pixel it requires you should put it at least 300 dpi, because by default that will be about 96 or 72 depending upon your computer or your screen. But if you export it at that, you will not be able to upload it on much by Amazon. But if you upload that design at 300 dpi, you will be able to upload it on much by Amazon. And so that's it. You can export it, select the path option where you want to show, and then export it. Let's just do it. I just press the export and it is exporting. Now I can open the image and see how it looks like. So that is our design, that is our image, and we can upload it onto much by Amazon for our shots. Again, we already have all the elements in vector format which you can use in the future. Maybe if you are designing it for the Redbubble, so change the size of the document, put these elements in there, and you are good to go. So that was all for this video. I wanted to show you how easy it is here, that you can create your own shirt design using a vector editing software. The file formats that you can save from those software is you can use in the future as well. You're not limited with those online editing websites and editing tools that only give you a PNG format image. You can take control of all of these elements, each and every element, each and every color, and you can make your own designs. You don't have to spend money on the other artists, which sometimes they charge a lot and not every design sells. So if you have found this video to be helpful, if you have any questions regarding this software, or regarding anything regarding print on demand, you can ask me in the comments below, and I'll try my best to answer those questions. Now this channel is about earning a decent living online to create a stable path of passive income. So if you are interested in this, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press that bell icon so that you can be notified about my future videos. And thank you for watching.